Hey guys, so this is going to be a pregnancy tag video. I wasn't tagged by anyone or anything. I didn't see like a pregnancy tag around YouTube, so I just thought of it randomly, and then I kind of researched if there were other people who did it. Of course, on YouTube there would be. So I found her channel name is So Very Pretty in Pink, and she's a very pretty lady too. Anyway, so she has all these questions. I think it was asked by her subscribers or viewers. And then you guys can start asking me some questions if you have any. Comment down below. So I guess let's get started.
What day did you find out?
I found out, I don't exactly remember the number. I know I did record it somewhere because it was a pretty unforgettable day. Of course, to like all of you women out there. I did record it somewhere. I think it's from my 2012 agenda, but I can't find it. So it's the end of July though that I found out. End of July, like 20-ish something.
How did you feel when you found out?
I was quite shocked. It was an unexpected pregnancy. I think I told you that in my very first pregnancy vlog already. Like, what made me check like if I was actually pregnant is the way I started feeling about how I worked out. So I was doing like 30-day challenge workout at home, like really intense workout from Body Rock TV. If you've been following my beauty channel or this vlog channel of mine for a long time now, you would know that I do a lot of workout, that I used to do a lot of workouts, like 30-day challenge, and they're really intense. One day I started feeling really weird when I was doing push-ups. Like, I never felt that way before. Like, I felt so weak and so not me. Like, I was out of energy. It was really weird. Like, I knew that there was something, and my period was late. It was 2 weeks late. Usually when it's late, it's only a week late. That's the maximum. It's already been 2 weeks and it still didn't come, and at the same time I was feeling that weird not having energy while I was doing my push-ups. So it was really strange. So I've decided to go to the drugstore and do the pregnancy test, and what do you know, very first test, positive. It was a very shocking moment, let me tell you guys. So I was still confused back then. Like, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know if I should feel happy or not, because obviously I'm not a teen anymore, but I am still young. You know, like, I'm not a teen anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. I was done college, and I'm still young. So like, I still wasn't prepared for it that much, so I didn't know how to feel. Then again, gradually started accepting it and all that. So that's pretty much how I felt when I found out. I was quite shocked.
Who was with you?
I checked the test on my own while I was in the washroom. The very first person that I told is my sister. She was like, her room was just right beside the washroom. Well, it doesn't really matter if her room was beside the washroom, but she would be the very first person that I would tell, because my husband now was at work, so I couldn't really call him. So I told my sister because I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. And then I told my husband afterwards.
So how did your parents react?
My mom, actually, I was expecting her to get mad, of course. I'm young, and I was wrong. She didn't get mad. She was very supportive. She said that, you know, my boyfriend and I were so in love that she was somehow kind of expecting it already to happen anytime soon. It's not like she didn't know that I had a boyfriend for a long time now. Like, we've been together for almost 5 years. And my boyfriend's really close to them, or my husband now is really close to my family. So it's not like a shock for her that, oh my god, you're pregnant. I didn't know that you have any boyfriend at all. My dad, I didn't tell him right away because I know that it would be harder for him to accept. I knew that my mom, it was hard for her to accept too. She didn't really show to me that it was hard for her to accept what happened. But I know that she was just trying to calm me down, because she knows that I was like had this 50-50. I had this choice, this other bad choice that I wanted to happen, but she didn't want me to do that. She kept to herself how she felt, and I know that she was hurt. I'm so happy to have her as my mom. And my dad, I told him like a month later, because I was so scared how he would feel. It was very painful for him. I could still imagine in my mind how he felt. He was so hurt. He didn't yell or anything, but he just didn't say anything right after we told him. He even cried. That was the very first time I saw my dad cry. Sorry, it's just the past is coming back to me, and I don't even know, like I can't even, it's so hard to talk about it. Afterwards, he was very supportive. They're just the best parents ever. He just gave me some advices, and like after we told him, it took him probably a month to actually take it in and accept that it's here. So I mean, we talk throughout that whole month that he was processing it into his mind. Now my parents are even more excited than anyone in this world. It's their first granddaughter. They can't wait. They just can't wait.
How did his parents react?
My husband's mom and his stepdad, they were also very supportive about it. They just knew that it's there. They knew that they're gonna have to accept it. So they didn't get mad at him. They just gave him some really mature advices. And actually, both of us.
Are they helping with baby names?
Our baby's name is Chloe, that's the first name, but we still want a second name. I'm trying to ask my parents like what they want as the second name. My husband's side, his mom actually liked Chloe. She said that she really liked the name. So the second name, I will have to kind of get the approval from my parents. I really want them to kind of participate with the with baby Chloe's second name.
Have they bought anything for the baby yet?
They bought a lot. They bought what do you call that swing where you rest the baby in while they're out of their crib. My parents bought all these diaper bags, baby clothes, everything. They're just so excited that they want to buy everything for baby Chloe. So yes, they have bought a lot.
When is your due date?
My due date is March 15th of 2013.
How far along are you?
38 weeks and day 4.
Have you had an ultrasound?
Of course, I've had 3 ultrasounds in total. The first one was to figure out the sex of the baby. The second one was just for fun, for entertainment, just to see her in 3D, 4D. And the third one was the very last one, which was actually just 2 days ago, to see her weight. So those are my ultrasounds.
Who is going to be with you?
I'm pretty sure that everyone in my family wants to be there. Even in my husband's side, they want to be there. There's just a limited amount of people that can be there. So of course it's gonna be my husband. And if 2 people is okay, then my husband and my mom. But then you can, like I asked the hospital if, you know, like visitors can come in and out, and they said that's okay, because I didn't really know how it worked, like if it's okay that visitors come in and out. So I had to make sure they can wait in the waiting area and, you know, keep on visiting me every now and then. So
are you going to videotape it?
That's what I have in mind, actually. Hopefully my husband will be able to videotape a lot of important ones so that I can, you know, it's very helpful, like especially me watching other people's labor and delivery video. It's just so helpful, you know, it gives you an idea of what to expect, of how to feel somehow, you know, especially if it's your first baby. So I'm going to do that, and I want to help other mom-to-bees out there as well. So I want to film as much as I can. And I already told my sisters and my husband, because they told you my sisters will be visiting in and out, so they could film me as well, and my husband could film me as well. So I'm not going to videotape like down there. I don't want to. That's just way too awkward. I know a lot of YouTube videos out there like upload like the baby actually coming out of the vajayjay, but that's just not happening for me. I haven't asked the hospital. I should probably ask them. The like electronics in the room while it's happening and all that.
Natural or medicated?
I think that everyone's ideal delivery is to, you know, give birth naturally, and it's just really hard when you're actually there to decide. Like, I know that it's Judy's life, you know, they wanted natural birth at first and, you know, not get the epidural, but after I think 3 hours of labor in pain, like, Judy decided to get the epidural because you wouldn't really never know how high your tolerance in pain unless you're actually there. So my ideal is to go natural. So I might get the epidural, but of course ideally I want to try the natural way.
Do you think you will need a C-section?
I don't think I will need a C-section because baby's weight is 6.9, I think. So 7 pounds, and I don't see any other reason why I would have a C-section. I'm very close to my pregnancy. I know that some women out there who gave birth like 4 weeks before the actual due date, they had to do C-section because their vajayjay doesn't want to open, or the cervix, or I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to have C-section. Hopefully not. I don't want to have C-section.
Will you cry while you hold your baby for the first time?
It's been like 10 months of experience, and like the first trimester was the toughest with all the issues and concerns and cries and confusion and all that. I would definitely cry of happiness. It's one of the most wonderful decisions that I've ever made.
Do you think the daddy will cry?
My husband is not the type of person who cries a lot. We'll see. I don't think he will cry.
Are you scared about the labor?
I am quite nervous, of course, especially, you know, not knowing when it's gonna start. So I'm pretty scared to feel all that pain. I don't worry about it. I don't always think about, oh my gosh, you know, it's coming, I'm scared, I don't know what I'm gonna feel, I don't know how painful it's gonna be. Like, I don't complain about it. I know it's gonna be painful. I am physically, or maybe not physically, I don't know about that, but I am mentally ready for the pain because I have had so many people around me who have had, you know, who have given birth, and some of my friends as well have given birth, so they would tell me all this pain. And also I watch YouTube videos about how, you know, how labor and delivery works and all that, so I kind of have it in mind already, like how I'm gonna feel. Like, I'm so ready for it. I'm quite nervous, but I'm not like scared. I'm just excited. That's all I'm feeling. So I'm pretty much ready for the pain. But that's about it for this pregnancy tag. I suggest you guys comment down below and let me know what your questions are. And if you haven't watched any of my pregnancy vlog, which I'm sure some of you have because you're subscribed to this channel, if you haven't though, I will link every pregnancy vlog that I've done down below. I think I've done like 4 of them, and I'm gonna upload. I'm actually going to edit one now and upload it tomorrow, so maybe that will be the 5th one. I'm not exactly sure if that's accurate, but I will link them all down below, and make sure you comment down below what your question is, and I will see you guys later. Bye.